second question for the cruise. How to get assurance that in the next life we also have the faith in Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and have the knowledge of the right views? According to Buddha's teaching, at least you must attain a Sutta Pitaka. You must try to attain a Sutta Pitaka. That is sure. No? If you attain a Sutta Pitaka, it is sure. But if not yet, you must look like a Sottapati also, because of learning is you establish stronger knowledge, stronger knowledge, the good morality, the altogether 4 qualities. No? Believe in Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha with the knowledge. With the knowledge means not a blind faith. Several times you must consider there is Buddha, or really Buddha or not a real one. You must consider in this way. Then, Ariya Kanda Sila, 5 precepts. 5 precepts. How to observe Sila. You may keep up your life, but you never abandon your Sila. So, such a real. The people's value is different ways. There are value evils, valuations, you see. Some people's money and the lamps of body. If it loses something, you must give money, not allowed to lose your hand and eye. Give money outside. If you the case to choose lamp and life, so you must give up lamp, not a life. You must keep it back life. After that, Dhamma and life. In the case to choose these 2, you must choose one. You must choose Dhamma, not life. So, if you can decide in this way, it's okay. Valuation is the only Dhamma, not a life, not a lamp, not money. Valuation is the most valuation is Dhamma. Value is in Dhamma. So if you believe in this way, you are okay, so strong and look like Sotavan. Like a Sotavan. It's a different valuations, you see. Many people protect, you see. Nowadays also many people, if they got some disease, but they observed a precept, oh, my guest is coming on. Sila will be later. Sila will be later. First I must broke 8 precepts. 8. The valuations are different. That is the meaning. Body is more value for them. Not a sila. Sila is price low. Low price. Sila is a low price. Body is a high price. His valuation is a body, not a sila. So good persons are not like that. Only Dhamma is the best one, the best valuation. Isn't that? We are, if compare in this way, which is a low price, which is a high. We increase the body's price. the price. Dhamma is later. Nibbana also later. Not in this life. I have a lot of work to do. Nibbana is a move back, move. Then, next one. Micchadeti in Diṭṭhikathā only have two destinations, hell or animal realms. And Niyata Micchadeti, that we slightly learn in Vitimota, karma action, it leads to four abhaya. What is the difference between these two? Micchadeti and Niyata Micchadeti. That is referring to person. Even Micchadeti, some are not as strong. Strongly rooted are Niyata Micchadeti, cannot be changed. He accepted firmly. Adhanekha Tupati Nesaki. He never abandoned his view. Even hundreds of Buddhas had preached Dhamma, he never abandoned his. So, such a Niyata Micchadeti. But a person who has a wrong view, if someone explains, he easily abandons. That is only Micchadeti, not Niyata. Niyata Micchadeti means firmly accepted, grasping. He is grasping. This alone truth, the others are useless. He never accepts others' view. Only his view is accepted and firmly grasping. Such a view is Niyata Micchadeti. The Buddha here talk about the natures of Micchadeti. Micchadeti is the most evil state among akusalas. The most evil state. The serious evil state. Therefore, here Niryowa Dirichana Yoniwa means referring to four upaya. These are two major. Sometimes you see beta also. Sometimes night times happiness, and day times suffering. In this way, like it, niraya. In most texts, is only three abhayas. Most suttas are only three abhayas. Here is a two abhaya. So the Buddha included it all together. This is it, the natures of Micchadeti. You see, Micchadeti is, holding such a view, he never sleep. He is not just sleeping and eating. Just a view. According to view, he will talk. This is akusala karma. He will act. He will take verbal actions, mental, physical actions. That is increase akusala. Whatever he take action, whatever he act, all are woeful state, all are lead to woeful state. Mental actions, verbal actions, physical actions, depending on wrong view, all are evil state, all are akusala. Therefore, his destinations are only two. That is the nature. The nature means, you see, the stone even very small, cannot float on the water. Micchadeti also cannot float, cannot lead to up, or naturally lead to woeful state. Woeful state. In commentaries, there are 1 point is given. Ahituka Diṭṭhi, Akariya Diṭṭhi, Natthika Diṭṭhi. These three wrong views are serious. Serious. If one hold this wrong view, this view is hindered the blissful state and hindered the attainment of Mekha. Sakkhavarana, Mekhavarana, both. Cannot be born a blissful state, cannot be attained Mekha. Such a wrong views are serious. Only view is not as serious, you see. Study based on the view, he think about, he talk about, he do some things. Everything's a woeful state. Everything's a evil. Therefore, lead to woeful state. So that view is just a view. Depending on view, he never just asleep. He will think about it. Depending on wrong view, he will talk about it. With the wrong view, he will take about physical actions all around. Therefore, he is worse and worse. His situations are worse and worse. Because of view, vision is not correct. If a vision is not correct, thinking, talking, doing also not correct. Everything is lead to wrong. Is that okay? Therefore, Niyata Mecha deities here is not a different. He has a 4 paya and a 2 woeful state is mentioned. But Niyata Mecha deity and Mecha deity is 2. They are bodhisattvas. Even bodhisattvas sometimes hold around views. But there's a Jataka stories. One life, the bodhisattvas hold around view. Following according to his view, austere practice. But when he about to die, there appeared kama nimeta kati nimetas. Appear. At that time he immediately changes, abandon his views. Oh, whatever I think it is not correct. Abandoned. Because he has great knowledge. Always consider whatever he think, whatever he talk. Always consider. Therefore, by means of knowledge, he keep up his views. Therefore, knowledge is sabbe panyuttara sabbe dhamma. No. Panya is at the highest level among the dhammas. Panya is at the highest among the dhammas. In Buddha's teachings, the Buddha always said, Panya, no, not a saddha here. Belief is not place in higher place. Believe in such a to meet. Belief lead to meeting of good person. Knowledge is important. Panyuttara sabbe dhamma. So, by learning, you can get panya. Learning, not directly you can learn panya. Now you are learning subject matters only. Sutta. That is a called sutta. Sutta means subject matter. Everybody can be learned only subject matters. Shirama hetu bhava tesam hetu Diṭṭhikathā aha. This is subject matter, you see. Not panya. Except in contemplation is panya. increase panya, cause to rise panya. So, Sosusa Sutta Vatani, you are want to learn, increase knowledge, Sutta, subject matter. Sutta Panyaya Vatana, knowledge increase wisdom. Knowledge increase wisdom. Now we have to learn it. General knowledge, sutta. That is a sutta. By means of sutta, we contemplate. That is a wisdom, panya. By means of panya, we understand. Understanding we have. So we understand. That is wisdom. Nyado atho sukhaho. This is we can attain happiness. We cannot learn directly panya. We can learn only subject matter. Subject matter is called sutta. So in this way, you have to go. This surprisingly, we learn how the wrong view rises due to meditation practice, without an intention to offend anyone, but due to experiences. I noticed that the yogi, both from samatha and vipassana practitioner, that practice meditation intensively and seriously, having worse behavior than people who don't meditate at all, such as wishing other people's suffering, easily getting angry, rude speech, irresponsible act. I think he is only for enjoyment. His mindfulness only enjoyment, or only for the purpose of enjoyment, only for the purpose of concentration. Cannot consideration, no knowledge at all. Mindfulness, concentration is kin to nothing without the panya. Only panya is considered, can control, dosa, lobha, dosa, moha. Without the panya cannot be controlled. Just concentration, during, as long as concentrate the mind on one object, at that time, maybe avoidance of that. But after keep up, they are intolerant. You see, I always talk about in Myanmar public, most people's self-happiness, they use metta. They use metta. Metta bhavanas for one's enjoyment. That is not correct. Not correct. For one's enjoyment, they developed metta, established metta. That is not correct. The Buddha said, Metta bhavidava dosasa pahanaya. Dosasa pahanaya. Metta should be developed to remove hatred. So, within our heart, there is a hatred or not hatred. First consider, to remove or to reduce such a hatred, we must establish metta. But for one's enjoyment, they metta bhavanas. That is not a target. The Buddha gave not a for target. So there is mixed point. Metta bhavana. Therefore, in Myanmar people also, Moses say, send me metta towards metta. Metta means establish oneself, not to send to others. Not like a present. They are searching for metta present. Give me metta present. Because of self-enjoyment. Their purpose is self-enjoyment. That is also wrong. That is a craving. Type of craving. So, craving, if it not, what one craving for it, if it not received, anger is coming to be. You see. Disappointment is all hatred is coming to be. So, metta has pointed it must be hatred. Like Lisa metta. To destroy hatred. To remove the hatred must be, not for enjoyment. Asubha bhavidava ragasa bhanaya. To remove attachment, asubha must be developed. Panya bhavidava mohasa pahanaya. Panya should be developed to remove the delusion. So, accordingly, there's a specific medicine. But most people not like that. They are self-enjoyment. They are always searching for self-enjoyment. Self-enjoyment is craving. Cravings cannot reduce hatred, cannot remove the delusion. Therefore, metta, loving kindness, we must establish within us to remove the hatreds. We must consider first who I hate or where hatred coming to be. So, where we hate, we must try to remove this hatred. Referring to person or referring to inanimate things also. Now it is the hatred is coming to being because our sun is very hot. So, metta is in this way, must do. But the people, I think, not like that. Not like that. Therefore, wrong practice. Only, even they are seriously meditate, but their mindset is not changed. Lobha dosa moha is stronger, still remain, because of they are in the war, they are safe place. Whatever you send, weapons, it's okay, safe place is not a hit then. Always all weapons are missed, and therefore meditation practice also not hit lobha, not hit dosa, not hit moha. They are safe. They are safety place. Because of pointer is saliva is around the lesion. Saliva point is not correct. Therefore, still remain lobha dosa moha. It's okay? Must change this one. Irresponsible. Why and what are the causes that make the meditation fail to reduce dosa? Because of its target is miss. therefore cannot destroy. Even rocket, you see, if target is missed, cannot destroy, can do nothing. Meditation practice also made. Faith to reduce dosa, lobha, and the dosa and the pasa, even it make it worse than before, because of another mana, his friend, this is coming to be. I'm a meditated, the others are not a meditate. So, conceit mana is coming to be. Depending on mana, no? Lobha dosa is more and more. Therefore, even doing good practice, but lobha dosa mohas are still increase. Kassapa Buddhas in teaching, there is a Kapila by name, a monk who is a scholar monk, Tripitaka scholar monk. He know almost everything in Tripitaka. After that, the proud conceit is coming to be. He never care others talk. Whatever he think, he talk. Therefore, because of his wrong view and his behavior, he's passed away in a woeful state. Kapila. So, even scholar monks, they are also very dangerous if there is not good intention. Therefore, must be careful. Mindset is important. The Buddha's teaching is a mind-centered teaching. What is in the mind, what is the attitude is important. Whatever he talk at Dhamma, for example, in Myanmar there are well-known preachers also have. The well-known preachers, if a mindset is not correct, they are hopeless, you see. Even they talk Dhamma, the people also listen to his Dhamma. Maybe the people also enjoying with his Dhamma is increased knowledge. For him, it's not a good situation, because he's enjoying his fame. So that is very bad things, because for the purpose of receiving puja, Dhamma puja. So if he enjoying such a puja, for the purpose of the puja, if he preach Dhamma, that is not a good for him. Not a good for him. The Buddha also always said in this way. Must be good intention. Whoever talk Dhamma must have good intention. Listen and mind talk. They have clear vision. They have right view and save themselves from woeful state. We find we find the path to Nibbana. Must be in this way. Out of compassion, must be. The preachers also very important. Not only preacher, listeners also have in this way. Listeners listening to Dhamma, they are what to play, or that is not true, that is incorrect. To play, listen to it. Also for those is not good situations. My Dhamma talk, one Dhamma talk is thousands of Dhamma talks now. Thousands of Dhamma talk. Among thousands of Dhamma talk, one Dhamma talk is Hodu Nadu Saitapyus. Hodu Nadu Saitapyus. Hodu means preacher. Nadu means listener. Preacher and the listener, both the preacher and listener, must be with the pure mind. Must be pure mind. Not impurities. Is good. Hodu nadu saitha pyu. Saitha pyu. It must be pure mind. With the pure mind. Impure mind means such an intention. So even meditation practice, whatever may be, mindset and intention is important. Okay? That is important. Right? When practicing samatha and vipassana meditation, one can see light. What a kind of truth does the light belong to? Paññatti or Brahmata. This can be according to the mind. So life actually, for some people also, life is actually this spiritual object is Pramata. Pramata. But not thinking about this spiritual object can be seen with the eye, can be known with the eye consciousness. Just lies, just a concept. If it's assumed it's just a concept, it has become paññatti. Even breathe in, breathe out, you see. Even breathe in, breathe out. Anapanasati, practice anapanasati. So that is also called paññatti. Breathe in, breathe out is paññatti. But if we consider the nature moving, vayodhatu. If we consider the natures of vayodhatu, this will become Brahmata. If we as a concept only breathe in, breathe out, that is paññatti. Here also, if we consider as a light, what is a light? Electricity is a light, sunlight, moonlight as a light, kind of light. Just a concept of paññatti. But that is can be seen with the eye and can be known with the eye consciousness. If you think about it, this is Brahmata. So that is a change in this way. Not finished yet. Later I will continue. It's okay.